Hello, my name is Michael Glass from emini-trading-coach.com, and we're going to go over a couple of disclosures before we begin our video. Any market symbols that we use today should not be inferred to a trader recommendation. Whatever investment vehicle you choose, stocks, forex, futures, options, they all have a level of risk associated with them. You can lose your money. You have to determine whether that matches with who you are as a trader. Any strategies we talk about today are simply to show the potential. Future results are not guaranteed. Any investment decision you make is solely your own responsibility. Trade at your own risk. So, we all know the trading mantra that 90% of all day traders fail. Marshall Lincoln, High Probability Trading, says that trading is easy. Anyone with a few bucks can do it. However, making money is a whole different ball game. And that's pretty much what separates the losing traders from the winning traders. Those who struggle and those who are successful is the ability to pull money out of the market on a consistent basis. So in this effort to become a profitable trader, many traders go on the search for the Holy Grail, where they try to acquire more and more knowledge about indicators and trading systems and gurus, trying to become a jack of all trades to solve that riddle of how to become a profitable trader. Yet the question that I usually ask those traders when they come talk with me is, what exactly have you done that's going to help you perceive, decide, and act better the next time? And the most important thing is improving your decisions and improving your actions. Yes, indicators in some systems can help you perceive things better, and sometimes it can actually help you decide better. Yet, are you willing to act better? Are you actually willing to pull the trigger? What have you done that's going to actually help you make better decisions and actually allow you to take the actions upon those decisions that you're perceiving? So in the end, this video is about the conversations I've had with traders along the way, and books that I've read and things that I've learned about how to become a profitable trader. And the most important thing to any trading system is to understand that you are the most important part of your trading. In Trading with Financial Freedom, Dr. Van Tharp talks about the Holy Grail not being a trading system. It's not an indicator, but it is the battle that we as traders go through when we deal with our profits and our losses. Do you become overconfident when you have a couple winners, and do you become fearful when you have a couple losses? When you've learned how to discover how to handle that battle and control that battle, that's when you can find a trade system that's going to match with who you are. And that's just a long way of saying that, you know, you have to learn that when you take a look in the mirror, you're the problem. And when you fix yourself, you can fix the results of your trading at the end of the day. Part of that is having a firm understanding about why you're actually trading. What are your objectives? If you don't have objectives for trading, then how are you supposed to actually reach your goals? How can you develop a trading system that matches with who you are if you don't know who you are and you don't know where you want to go? You have to know what you want to go, where you want to go, and how you're going to get there. So that's where we come to developing a trading system. And also in Trading with Financial Freedom, Dr. Van Tharp talks about the 7 key components to any trading system. You have to have setups. And for a lot of people, setups is their trading system, but there's so much more to understanding how to be profitable. You have to understand what setups to look for, how you're going to enter those setups, how you're going to preserve your capital, how you're going to take your profits, the whole opportunity cost and your commissions and the money, the trade management, how you're going to position size, and then your toolbox for trading, which is your charting platform, your subscriptions, your coaching, whatever it may be. All of these mashed in together come to be a good trading system that can help you be a profitable trader. Now, that first part, as you're developing your trading system, you really want to focus in on high probability trading. It's one thing to have a setup, it's one thing to have a system, but if it's a losing system, it's not really going to make you profitable. So understanding what are high probability trades is the ability to level the playing field by understanding the time of day, the type of day, trading day it is, putting the odds in your favor by defining your edge, knowing what setups that you're looking for, and then the ability to understand which are high and which are low risk trades. Are you trading with the trend or against the trend? Both are fine, but you need to position size accordingly. You need to scale in accordingly. So being a high probability trader and looking for high probability trading setups is certainly a way to be a profitable trader. And what about understanding, as we just talked about, the probabilities versus predictions? See, it's one thing to know that over time you can have a positive expectancy for your trading, knowing that over time, if I take this setup 10 times, 7 out of 10, it's going to work. And it's another thing if you're just making predictions. Well, I think this is going to work. Or, you're anticipating, you're jumping the gun. If you define your edge and know exactly what you're looking for, then you know over time you're going to be a high probability trader, you're going to be an effective trader, and yes, you'll be profitable in the end run. One of the things that I struggled with when I first started, I have my ADD issues, and that is giving the market my full attention. Not getting distracted with iTunes, or not getting distracted with email, which is really my biggest harmful thing, because I get so detective trying to answer emails and send out emails, and and then you get lulled to sleep, and the next thing you know, the market has a 3-point move. So you got to make sure that you give the market your full attention, not only between open and close, but you got to give the market your attention before the market opens, prepare to trade, and after the market opens, again preparing to trade, so that you're not pressured or feeling pressured once the market opens. And, again, one thing that you learn, especially those of you searching for the Holy Grail and looking for all these different indicators, but one thing you have to remember is that you got to focus on price action. People want to know what's going to happen next, and they look for all these different indicators to give them a forecast of what's going to happen next. And what you're doing is you're diverting your attention away from price. Price is what's going to happen next. Remember, indicators are calculations off of price. So looking at price and seeing higher highs and seeing higher lows let us know that we're in an uptrend. That can tell us about the trading sets we should be looking for. So you really need to be focused on price action to be a profitable trader. And of course, understanding that you can't do it alone, and having a mentor to point you down the path. You can shrink the time that it's going to take to be a profitable trader from years, months, to weeks, to days, when you take the time to find someone who's doing what you want to do and ask them how they did it. So certainly hiring a mentor was one of the things that helped me, especially as I transitioned from being an options trader to a future trader, because there's some nuances. And I was still trading like options, and it took a mentor to kind of help me find those niches that I can incorporate from my past while focusing on the new skill sets that I need to be a futures trader. You guys know that we have great resources for you. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and of course YouTube. And we put together a great 5 3-part video course on developing high probability trading setups. You can sign up for it there. We've got an instructional video curriculum for you. Once you go to that video course, you can see the quality of what we're going for. And then our instructional video just takes it to a whole new level. And again, gives you all the step-by-step trading checklists that you need to be a high probability trader. But as we believe, coaching is the way to really take your trading to a new level, to really take you from being inconsistent to being consistent, from being a losing to being a profitable trader. We always want to remind you about, the finances of trading. So having 20 trades, competitive rates, and $300 intraday margins for leverage is certainly something to watch with Global Futures. And then we always talk about preparing to trade, and using a software like Stock Reflex gives you the tools that you need so that you can not feel that pressure during the day. You guys know that we believe that it doesn't matter what indicator you buy, what system you're following, what guru you're following, or if you're even able to recognize a high probability trading setup. It's not enough just to know what a high probability setup is if at the end of the day you're not pulling the trigger. So we at emini-trading-coach are all about helping you become a high probability trader and having the psychological capital to be a high probability trader. So what makes you be profitable at the end of the day? A focus on yourself, a focus on your internal structure, and a focus on trading, and not a focus on necessarily making money. A focus on probabilities and not a focus on predictions. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.